Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The college football landscape has changed a lot since last season. The Big Ten Conference is still considered one of the top leagues in the country, and they're looking to make it 3 years in a row with their national championship trophy. But can they take down the likes of Alabama and Georgia from the SEC? First off, let's take a look at the Power 5 conferences. In the Big Ten, Ohio State is currently sitting pretty at number 1, with a defense loaded with top-tier playmakers. Their offense, led by receivers Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate, is scary, but Julian Sayin is still unproven under center. But what about the SEC? They're looking fierce this year, with 8 teams that could make it to the playoffs. LSU, Georgia, Texas A&M, Missouri, and Ole Miss are all off to strong starts, while Alabama has shown they can bounce back from a tough loss. And then there's Tennessee, who's been rejuvenated under new coach Joey Aguilar. Now let's shift our attention to the Group of 5 conferences. In Conference USA, Western Kentucky is looking like a dark horse contender after a 3-1 start to the season. The Hilltoppers have depth and talent on their side, making them a team to watch this year. Meanwhile, in the AAC, teams like South Florida, Tulane, and Memphis are all vying for a spot in the playoffs. But what about the Big 12? They're looking fierce, with Texas Tech sitting at number 1 after a dominant win over Utah last weekend. Coach Joey McGuire's team has been fueled by their top transfer portal class, making them a force to be reckoned with. And don't forget about TCU, who's also high-powered and veteran-driven. As we dive deeper into the Group of 5 conferences, we find some other teams that could make a run for the playoffs. In the MAC, Ohio is looking like the top dog after a 2-2 start to the season. They've had some close games, but they're always competitive. And in the AAC, teams like Navy and North Texas are also showing signs of life. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The Pac-12 conference is struggling this year, with several teams losing their way. Oregon State and Washington State are both 0-4, while the rest of the league is trying to find its footing. In the Mountain West, Boise State is looking like they could make a comeback after a season-opening loss to South Florida. They're still in the mix for the conference title, but they've got some tough games ahead of them. And then there's Fresno State, who's on a 4-game winning streak and looking strong. As we close out our analysis, it's clear that this year is going to be all about competition and parity. No team is guaranteed to win it all, but with so many talented teams in the Power 5 conferences, it's anyone's game. Can the Big Ten hold onto their title? Will the SEC run away with it? And what about the Group of 5 conferences? One thing's for sure, it's going to be a wild ride.